Hey folks, Professor Garrett here again. This is just a quick video to give you guys some resources that you can use to present your critical assignment. Now, there's a couple different options. We have VoiceThread, which is free, as well as Screencast-O-Matic, which is also free. So I'm going to go through VoiceThread first, and then we'll address Screencast-O-Matic. Now, keep in mind that Screencast-O-Matic is typically what I use, and that's the video up in the top corner there. And then VoiceThread I'll also use on occasion, but one of the benefits of VoiceThread is that we actually have it integrated into Blackboard. So I'm going to show you how to do that, and you can use your same Lancer Mail login credentials to gain access to VoiceThread, and you will have that free to you as to be able to use as a resource. So in order to access VoiceThread, what you're going to do is from the home page here, notice that we're in the classroom, and you're going to click on Tools here, and then you're going to scroll down to where you see VoiceThread, okay? And you'll click on that. And here it's going to launch kind of the VoiceThread website within Blackboard. Now mine, it looks like I'm already logged in, but what you'll use, if it asks for a username and a password, you're going to use your Lancer Mail credentials. So it will be, for example with me, L. Garrett for the username, and the password will be what my password is for my Lancer Mail. So you guys will do the same thing. Keep in mind that you don't need to include the @calbaptist.edu. It's just your just the username. It's not the second piece of that. So it'll just be depending on how yours is set up. Some of you have middle initials and so on and so forth. But it'll be, for example, with me, L. Garrett as my username, and then I put in the normal password that I see in Lancer Mail. Once you guys have logged in, and it should keep you within Blackboard, you'll notice that I still have my Blackboard screen here. You are going to click on Home, okay? And this will get you to essentially home base here. And so all you're going to do is upload your PowerPoint. So you already need to have built out your PowerPoint. There doesn't need to be an audio component or anything like that, but the PowerPoint does need to be built out. And so how you do that is you're going to click on Create, and then you're going to add media, you're going to go to My Computer, and then wherever you saved your information, that's where you're going to pull it from. So mine's already kind of shot me to that area, but say you put it on your desktop, you'll click Desktop here, and then find the PowerPoint or whatever folder that you put it in. So we're going to pull up a PowerPoint here. I'm going to give it a title, Critical Assignment. All right, and then I'm going to save it. And you'll notice that it's now processing. It's uploading your PowerPoint slides, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and bypass this because I've already done it, but it should take a few minutes depending on how many slides there are, depending on how many images, or if you have additional videos inside of that, it might take a little bit longer. But what I'm going to do, you can either go, we'll go back to the home page since it's already created. So I'm going to go back to home, and then I'll just click on this as it's already developed. And you'll notice that all of your PowerPoint slides are already going to be in here. Let's see if I can move this up a little bit. Yep, there we go. So I have my slides in here. You can slide through, so on and so forth. Okay. Now, what you can do to add the video component, which you see a video of me here in VoiceThread, it's going to be off to the side over here. And in order to do that, you're going to go to the comment, you're going to click on it, and then you're going to go to this video reel right here. It's going to probably ask you if it can have access to your camera. It might not work for me right now because I'm using my camera already. But essentially, you're going to click on this, and then it's going to either count you down or begin your presentation, and this is where you can put your introduction slide. Hello, Professor Garrett here, and we're going to be discussing the elbow, for example. You'll talk and go through all of that. Once you've ended it, it'll allow you to rewatch it, or you can keep it as is. Once you've completed that, you'll go to your next slide, and then repeat the process. Go to comment, click on the camera there, and then you'll go ahead and go into your presentation. This is pretty straightforward, pretty easy, but if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out. Your critical assignment isn't due until week 8, so we're a little bit ahead of the game here, but I encourage you guys to get your PowerPoints uploaded, or at least take an arbitrary PowerPoint and just practice it to see if it works for you guys. I want you guys to come up with those problems now versus waiting until Tuesday night before the critical assignment is due, and you're rushing to try to get it figured out. So test this out this week. Even if you don't have your PowerPoints built, create one PowerPoint slide that's just the intro that says, Ken whatever, and your name, And then from there, try to practice putting in a video component and see if it works for you. And if it doesn't, then let me know so we can kind of navigate and figure out how to fix that. Now, if you want to use Screencast-O-Matic, you're going to go to that website. So I'm going to bump out a new one and type in Screencast-O-Matic in the Google search there. You'll click on Screencast-O-Matic. You'll notice that there's 15 minutes for free, or you can purchase it. You don't need to. You can just record your presentation. Now, keep in mind that your presentation should be about 15 minutes or less. It really shouldn't go beyond that. I want you guys to be clear and concise. So you shouldn't need to go beyond the 15-minute free marker there. But all you're going to do is literally click Start Recording. It's going to ask you to download the software, which you'll go ahead and accept. And then it's a little bit different here, and we can kind of show you from this perspective. You'll notice that there is the black and white outlined area here. Anything within that is going to be recorded, okay? So typically what I'll do, and I'll pull up a PowerPoint real quick here. Let's see. And we'll just pick out any old PowerPoint here. Let's drag this in here. Okay. So we have a PowerPoint slide, and what you guys can do from here is a couple things. You can either put the black and white line to where it's just covering this area here, which is the presented information, or you can have it on the full screen here. You're not going to get dock points if you have kind of this lagging information over here. But I do want to make sure that you guys understand that wherever your video is, it's going to block out content. So if I'm here and I go into something like this and my screen is up here, notice that, and you'll see this in the video, that it's blocking out some of your content. So make sure that you guys are aware of that. It should be free from blocking out that area. And with Screencast-O-Matic, you literally, push record, 3, 2, 1, go, and it starts for you. So you can pause Screencast-O-Matic, or you can make it one long running video. Now, also keep in mind that in order to have the video component, you need to click on both, and you can see that up here. If it's just the screen, it's going to be audio version. If it's just the webcam, it's just going to be a big image of you. I want both in there. I want to see your content as well as your image, the video of you up in the top corner, or you can actually even move this around if you want to. So going back to VoiceThread, I forgot one last thing. Once you've completed everything in VoiceThread, and this is the same in Screencast-O-Matic, so since we just left off here, once you are done recording, it's going to ask how you want to save it. And I want you guys to save this as a file, okay? So it's going to convert it into an MP4. Once you've saved that to your desktop or to a folder, you're then going to upload that into YouTube, and then in the critical assignment or in TaskStream, you're going to submit your PowerPoint presentation with the link within your intro slide. And that will allow me to still see your content as just a PowerPoint, but it'll also allow me to click on your link and watch it through YouTube, okay? So going back now to VoiceThread, in order to share this link, you do not need to upload it to YouTube if you use VoiceThread, okay? And how you do that is you're going to go back to the home. Let's see, well, we could do it from here, but let's exit out of this. So say this is my presentation that I want to share. You're just going to go to the arrow to click and then click share. You'll go to export, basic, I believe. Yes, basic. So you're going to go from there, and then boom, you're going to copy this link. So click it, highlight it, or copy link, and it'll put it to your clipboard, and then you're going to post that again into your intro slide of your presentation. Please, please, please create just a phantom PowerPoint slide so you can practice either VoiceThread or Screencast-O-Matic to get used to it before you begin presenting. I would hate for you guys to go through the entire process to find out that it doesn't work. So please make sure that you guys are practicing this, and if you have any questions, let me know sooner rather than later so I can help you guys out. I hope this is of assistance to you guys, and look forward to your presentations.